All right. So I want to do a video on, how to braid your hair, your natural hair, without putting any heat on it. Because we always want to go ahead and get the dryer after we're done washing and blow it out so that it's much easier to braid. And I feel like that's just a lazy way. Or if you really just want it to last longer. And we've been doing it for so long that it's like nothing for us whenever we want to get our hair braided. But more than anything, I really feel like it's laziness because it's so very easy to just go ahead and braid it while it's still a little damp and has product in it. And you know I understand you might want it to last really long, but I feel like it can still last long. You just have to do it the right way. So all I do to each section, as you can see, is I just soak it up with some water. You don't want it to be dripping wet, of course, but you want it to get it damp enough to go ahead and add whatever leave-in conditioner or oils that you want to add, coconut oil or whatever. So that's much easier to braid. And then you can go ahead and once you're done moisturizing it, that little section that you're about to braid, you go ahead and you detangle it like so. And you go ahead and just make sure it's completely moisturized. You want your curls to be popping, although they won't be seeing your curls, but you want to be able to stretch the hair enough without breaking it while you're braiding so that you don't see any curls poking through your braids and they're as neat and as nice as mine. And now the only hard part about this is getting the ends to braid, and stay tight. That's the only hard part. So, but once you master that, it's good, it's great. And it's less heat on your hair, it's more, it's much better for your hair. And then at the end of the day, you'll have less split ends and your hair will thank you for it. I don't know, like I've never braided my hair dry ever since I went natural, and I realized growing up that a lot of times, even people now, they'll braid their kids' hair natural while it's still dry, and it's not like they'll just wash it, condition it, yes, but they don't really do anything to it after that. They just blow it out and they just braid it while it's dry, and then you'll experience breakage and all this other stuff. But I realized that it's so much easier to braid my hair when it's wet and full of product. So I never ever braid my hair when it's dry. That is key to keeping all your strands. No matter what, you'll always experience breakage, and some type of breakage, some type of knots, some type of dryness with natural hair. But you want to make sure that you're losing the least amount of strands as possible. You don't want to be losing all your strands. Like, no, I don't have time for that. So I'd rather just, braid it while it's damp. And I've never experienced any issues braiding while damp. People are like, oh, does it smell because it's going to get really dry, mildew, or all that stuff? No. Like, I feel like because I'm not just braiding it with just water, it has product on it. When it dries, it dries maybe not faster, but it doesn't dry and it doesn't have a smell or anything like that. So, but I find it way easy to go ahead and just braid it while it's still damp, detangled, and full of moisturizer. So you just want to make sure that you go about it the right way, and it'll make the process much easier, versus having to go ahead and blow it out and do all this other stuff that's really unnecessary. It really is. So I'm just saying, you can go ahead and blow dry if you want to. That's fine. But for the people who don't want to use heat like me, this is the best way to pretty much do it. Now, if you're wearing your own hair, your own natural hair, and you don't want it to shrink up, you're gonna have to blow dry. Or find some way to stretch the braids so that they show the length as much as possible. Because if not, once you're done braiding, it's gonna go ahead and shrink up and curl up and do all this other stuff. So you're definitely either gonna want to blow dry, or also the CWK plates are pretty cool. You can definitely use those to stretch the braids and that's the only way you'd be able to do it without heat. But if you are braiding your own natural hair, you're definitely going to want to blow it out because it's just going to curl up on you. So, but I mean, pretty much this is what I do. And then when I'm here at the ends, where my ends are, I try very hard to make sure that they're tucked in tightly and braided tightly because I don't want it to curl up. Over time, it'll curl up, yeah. But I already know I'm natural. It's not going to last long. So, but if you really, really, really want it to last long, you can go ahead and blow dry. But this is what I do because I do not want to use heat. So if you don't want to use heat, you can go ahead and you can try this. I'm gonna cut that little piece off. That's not my hair. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I mean, that's just my big tip. Never braid your hair while it's dry. Never braid anyone's hair while it's dry. It's just a big fat no-no. But I find it much easier to braid this way. And it always comes out nice. So if you would like to see the style, like how I got it and how it finished and everything like that, and you want a full tutorial on how I did it, I'll go ahead and I'll put the link below so you can go ahead and go to it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. You can see that these are nice and clean and everything like that. So I hope you really liked this. I hope it was helpful. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Bye. Thanks for watching.